everybody. I just wanted to jump on here and say thank you so much for the 5K subscribers. Oh my gosh. I didn't think I was going to be have a successful channel like I do right now. I thought I was just gonna have a handful of people wanting to follow along my journeys, but I have obviously got a lot more than I expected. And I'm also thankful that I've gotten better with my speaking skills. I used to not even be able to talk into the camera without putting it on pause every few minutes. Even though I'm not the best at it, I've become a lot better. I definitely struggled, years ago with talking into the camera and even speaking a full sentence into the camera. It's kind of sad, but it's definitely helped my speaking skills, and I'm just so thankful for all the support. So thank you so much. I just wanted to thank you guys for that. But in this video, I'm just going to answer some of the questions you had in my gear video that I just released for the PCT, and yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, let's start off with the first question. Also, welcome to all the new subscribers. I've gotten a lot recently. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy my PCT journey. Seriously. And if you want anything like recorded that I don't usually record, please message me like examples of what you'd like to see out there, because I want to get footage that you guys will enjoy, and I enjoy recording it, so just let me know. Okay, let's see. All right, this was a question I got a while ago. I remember I wrote it down. So when I go live, I usually, for the whole channel, I usually just do it randomly and people come in. And somebody asked, how do I catch the random live streams? So sometimes I don't give notice on when I go live. I just go live with no notice. So the best way to find those, to be involved with those, to participate when you have no, when you have no notice. So if you hit the notification bell, you'll get notified when I go live and whenever I post any of my videos. So if you want to be notified and participate in those live videos, if you click the bell, then you'll be able to get the videos right away. So I wanted to answer that question. I couldn't find it where it was. I think it was on one of my live streams. But yeah, that's the answer to that question. All right, let's keep going. All right, 1963 PA28180R, long username, asks, would be interesting to see your favorite go-to foods on trail, typical breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, etc. So yeah, in the past, I didn't share my food choices on trail because I was getting judged for what I was choosing, and the other people I was hiking with, because they're not bigger, not the size that I am, they weren't getting judged as much as I was. People were praising the other person for eating the same things that I was eating, because they were like, yay, get the calories in, you need them. Because you're a hiker, you need those calories. That's a good thing you're eating those calories. So that person was eating the same thing as me, and I was getting judged for them. People were commenting like, don't eat that. You don't need to eat that many calories when you're hiking that many miles. Like, I was hiking big miles and eating the calories I needed to get down the trail, all the energy. And they're like, you don't need to eat that. Because of my size, I'm judged by what I eat, and I don't enjoy that, but I think I will just post it, and you guys will I'll probably get those silly comments, but I'll just have to deal with it. So yeah, I will share what I eat on trail here and there. Okay, so Turtle asked, "Hi Smiles, does someone check your permit at the southern departure point? Do rangers or anyone ever check it during the hike? I thought I recalled that a permit wasn't required for the first 100 miles or more. Best to you and your mom and dad, Turtle." So yeah, the PCT, does someone check your permit at the southern departure point? No. So there is a person there that will help out and answer any questions that you have. It's a volunteer that the PCT has out there. They've never checked my permit. They can't tell you anything because those miles you could get individual permits along the trail. So they can't tell you, no, you can't be out there. You need a permit. No. So, yeah, there's somebody there to help and answer questions, but they're not there to check your permit. So you technically could start on the start of the trail with individual permits and not have a PCT permit. You could hike the PCT without a PCT permit, but you do need individual permits if you do that. So let's see what else in that question. Do rangers or anyone ever check it during the hike? So yes, if I was only checked once in 2018, I didn't see any rangers the entire trail until my last day on trail on the PCT. So my last day was in the Sierras because I flipped, so I was finishing there, and I saw I knew I was walking by the ranger station in the morning, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll make it past. But yeah, they caught me, and I showed them my permit, and they just let me on my way after they just checked my permit. But that was once out of all those miles that I was checked. So yeah, be ready for in the Sierra. They'll check you for sure if you walk by a ranger. I think my friend didn't have his permit printed out in the Sierra, and he had it on his phone, but one of the rangers was like, nope, you need it printed out. So they told him to get off the trail. That was a little much, I think. So the answer to this question is you just need individual permits. You don't need a PCT permit. If you just apply for those individual permits, you could hike the trail. So yeah, you might get checked in the Sierra, but I didn't see any other rangers any other time other than that. So there's that. Next question. LVM asked, "Good luck, Daisy. I see you're not carrying your Palante pack. Is that due to more cold weather gear for the early start? Also, I thought after all the snow in 2019, you wouldn't do an early hike again, but I guess you gotta do what you gotta do. Have a great hike." Okay, so, yeah, I'm not carrying my Palante pack in the beginning, and that's just because, why not? If you go back into my other thru hikes, every thru hike I've done, I've carried a Palante pack at some point along the trail. I switch my gear up a lot throughout the trail just because I like using different gear that I have in certain situations. And it's not because one gear works better than the other, it's just because I enjoy switching it up a bit, and it's also in different hiking styles that I change my hiking style up here and there on the trail, along the trail. So I could do the whole trail with a Palante pack if I wanted. I could do the whole trail with my Hyperlight if I wanted, or my Osprey, or any pack that I have, I could do the thru hike with one pack. But I just enjoy switching it up. You don't have to, of course. I mean, I don't have to do that, but it's just something I like to do. So yeah, like maybe I'll show photos up here of me in every thru hike with a Palante pack, because I have used a Palante pack on every thru hike at certain points along the trail. So yeah, it's not due to the cold weather gear for the early start. It's just because I felt like carrying the Hyperlight. for the start. It's just, there's no real reason. But yeah, my Palante pack, I love it still. It's amazing. You'll probably see at some point along the trail that I'll be using one of them. But yeah, there's no real reason. Let's see. Thought after all the snow in 20 you wouldn't do an early hike again, but I guess you gotta do what you gotta do. So yeah, I'm doing an early hike. I know that I don't want to get to the Sierra too fast, and with I know I can do the miles and get through the trail really fast, and with the early start it's not a good idea, but I'm going to be slowing down my mileage. There's no rush, of course. I live at mile 340. Like I said in the last video, I'm going to be getting off for a little bit to be home and spend time with the family, just to let the snow melt a bit. Yeah, I'm just going on the trail, just not making the trail a rush, just gonna stroll along and enjoy it. Okay, next question. Felipe and Olivia's adventures. I am so happy for you. I wish that I could be back out there. My plantar fasciitis came back after the cortisone shot wore out. Oh no. I wish I could have done a shakedown of my gear with you before starting my PCT attempt last year. I think 17 pounds was as low as I could get it. Hopefully next year, if I can heal and save money, the bad thing about loving through hiking is that if I'm not hiking, I'm antsy about it. More info on that. Katabatic, please. I presently have the versatile. If I could save ounces, maybe worth it. Lunar solo all the way for me anyway. I also have the Nemo Hornet 2-person. Caves in too much for my liking. But what's best for you? Olive Oil and I live in Marietta. We'd love to buy you a burger or something at Paradise Valley Cafe or maybe Idlewild. Love your channel. Take care. Oh, by the way, you probably heard someone died a couple of days ago near peak mile marker 178 area. Take care, Triple Crowner. Oh, thank you. Let's see. Let's start from the beginning. I wish I had done a shakedown on my gear with you before starting. Oh, so if you want a shakedown, message me. Maybe we could, message online. You share me your photos or of your gear, and I could tell you what gear you really don't need. We could do all that if you message me, and yeah, we'll FaceTime or something. Just message me. I'm open to doing that. Let's see. Katabatic. Okay, so my Katabatic quilt is a 5 degree. I have learned that it's not available anymore for on Katabatic's site. So it's the Grenader, I think that's how you pronounce it, 5 degree, the long version. So if you go to my AT, maybe I'll put a link up here, my AT finishing video, I put all the information. I now cut off the tags of the quilt, so now I don't have the info, but if you go to my AT after gear video, I'll put the link up here, you could find more info on it. But yeah, so it's 5 degree, it'll keep me super warm, it's kept me warm. I'm gonna struggle with it later on the trail because it's gonna be too warm, but like I said, I'll just lay it over me. I don't have my 20 degree quilt anymore because it was worn out from all the miles. So I'm just going to use that one. I don't feel the need to spend more money on another quilt. It would be nice to have another quilt, but I have one already, so yeah, it's a great piece of gear, but I believe they don't have them anymore. I think they only have the 10 degree and the 0 degree in Katabatic quilts right now. Maybe they'll put it back out on stock or something, not sure, but yeah, it's a great quilt. Katabatic's great. Okay, next, oh, wait. Oh yeah, the Nemo Hornet 2-person you said caves in too much. I've never had that issue with the Hornet 2-person because it's just, you know, I don't know how it would cave in because it's freestanding. I'm a little confused on why it would cave in on you. I've never had that issue. It's a great tent in my opinion. Yeah, I love it. Just let me know, maybe we'll message about why, like how and why it would be caving in on you. Maybe it's not staked out a certain way that needs to be staked out. Just let me know. I'd like to help with that because the Nemo Hornet 2-person is a great tent. And then yeah, no, that'd be awesome to get a burger at Paradise Valley. Right now I'm like back and forth if I'm gonna go into Idlewild. The reason I would want to go in is because of Mayor Max, the dog. Maybe I'll put a picture up here of him. He's a sweetheart. The mayor of Idlewild. But right now I'm going back and forth. If I want to go in, I might just continue and go down to Cabazon where my mom can meet me and I could resupply there and all that. So I don't know yet. We'll see. All right, Valentina the hiker asked, Hola, happy to know you will be hiking the PCT soon. I had to mention to you once that I live in Acton and I love to do the trail magic at the Mill Creek Fire Station. Delicious chorizo and eggs from my own chicken burritos. How can I know when you will be getting there to meet you and share some magic? I also pick up hikers from the road near the Acton KOA and take them into town to resupply there. I've been wanting to do the 27-mile hike from there to Solid Canyon. I've had done some section hiking on the PCT within my town. Looking forward to hopefully meeting you. Okay, so yeah, no, it would be awesome to meet you. Seriously, I love meeting everybody who watches my channel and anybody out on trail. So yeah, message me and we'll get that figured out. The best way to like find out my location on trail, like in real time, is I'm more like real time on Instagram. I'll post more real time there. And then Patreon for sure, because I'll be going live on there of my exact spots along the trail and when I have service. So that if you want to be a stalker or like know exactly where I am to come and give me magic or something like that, just go on my Patreon or my Instagram and you'll find my location. And normally I don't save my location because there are creeps out there, but you want to give me magic. So Patreon would be the best because I'm going live on trail, so you know exactly where I was. But like I said, Instagram, I'll be posting regularly on there. And then, yeah, no, Acton, it's like there's no more hiker heaven, so it's like, ooh. And I think the stores closed down in Acton as well, so it's harder to get food. That's what I've heard. So yeah, that's gonna be a tough area. So yeah, no, please message me. I'd love to meet up. Let me know. All right, next question. Gail Walker said, you are all set. Didn't see your first aid kit, toiletries, and repair. Would be interested in seeing the food you are bringing. Also, an idea of the mileage you think you're starting at. Have a blast. Okay, so first aid kit. The most I bring when I'm out there is tape, and I had the tape on the hairbrush you see in the gear video. So that will be going towards like blisters, and even if I got a cut, that'll be what I'll use it on before I get to town and get those items that I need. Or chafing, I also use that for chafing the tape. So the thing that I do also carry, but I didn't include in the gear video, is Neosporin. I always carry that. I didn't include it in the gear video because I count it as like a, it's not towards your base weight. I don't carry anything extra. You get to town and you can take care of that there. You can't carry everything. And then toiletries, yeah, so I didn't include that in the video either because I consider that not towards the base weight. I just carry toilet paper and wipes. So that's all I carry. I'm not sure what other toiletries you'd be talking about. Like I don't carry deodorant. I don't carry, I don't know what else you would carry out there. Yeah, so not that. Repair, I don't carry any repair on the trail with me. I get that figured out in town. Yeah, so no repair. Be interested in seeing the food you're bringing. Okay, so yeah, I will try to do that more. But like I said, I struggle with posting the food because people judge me on it. So, but I will try to do that for you guys. Okay. Also, an idea of the mileage you think you're starting at. So whenever I go out on a thru hike, I usually can start off at 20 miles a day and I have no issues. I'm always on my feet at work, so I never have issues, and I've always been active my entire life. So the mileage, 20 miles is okay for me to start with. So yeah, if I was starting at a later date, I would be doing 20 miles off the bat. I'm going to probably start off with 20 here and there when I start at my start date. But if I want to do a 5-mile day here and there, then maybe I'll do that because I can. I have a lot of time. So yeah, I'm just gonna go out. I'm not setting any mileage goals. I never really do when I'm on a thru hike. I just go for it, and I just want to enjoy myself out there. So I never really set a mileage, goal when I'm out on trail. All right. Let's see. John asked, is March 1st the earliest start date possible? Okay, so yeah, March 1st is for the PCT permit is the earliest start date possible. So if you wanted to hike in February, you could, or in January, you could hike in January at the start at Campo. You just would have to get individual permits. So you could hike any time of the year from Campo, but you just need to get those individual permits. But for the PCT permit, yes, March 1st is the earliest start date. Okay, next question. All right, Ryan asked, glad to see you continuing to hike, and looks like you definitely got your gear dialed in. I got the trail name Smiles in the AT last year. How did you get a 5-degree Katabatic quilt? I only see 0 degree and 15 degree and no 5 degree on the website. I wish they had a 10 degree. Okay, so they have a 15 degree and a 5 degree now. No, and a 0 degree now, but they don't have the 5 degree. Yeah, like I said, I think they just stopped making the 5 degree. I got that in 2020, I believe. It was on the website, the Katabatic Quilt, 5 degree quilt, and I love it. Like I said, maybe I'll put up the link up here for the more info on the Katabatic quilt that I got. Yeah, it's in the other gear video of when I finished the AT. I took a picture of the info. So yeah, I'll put that up there. But yeah, no, I love Katabatic quilts and definitely recommend them. And also you got the trail name Smiles, twins. Awesome. All right, let's see, next question. Do I recommend using resupply boxes on the PCT? So I am using resupply boxes this time. on the PCT, because I'm fortunate and so thankful for all of you who have helped me and bought off my Amazon wish list and helped me resupply for the trail. It helps big time. So if I didn't have you guys, I would probably buy along the way. There's plenty of opportunities to get resupply boxes. The only place I would send a box if I was, to not send boxes the whole way would be probably Stehekin. There's not really any other options other than Stehekin, like post office. So yeah, Stehekin is a place I would send my one resupply box if I wasn't resupplying. I recommend not sending resupply boxes, just buying as you go. So, but if I didn't have the boxes that I have, I would resupply as I go. All right, let's see if there's any more questions. There is not. Okay, just let me know if I didn't answer a question enough for you and you need more info on a question. If I didn't answer it good enough for you guys, just let me know. I'm excited. Trail is so close. It's so exciting. Yeah, no, I'm excited to share the trail with you guys, and I'm so thankful for all the new subscribers. Okay, it's windy outside. But yeah, just let me know the questions and I'm here to answer them. Trail so soon. All right, bye guys.